Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, you'll indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. Ambulance is a 2022 action film by Michael Bay starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, as well as Jake Gyllenhaal and Eliza Gonzalez. We open up with our main character having a conversation on the phone. It looks like he's called various different people to ask about his wife's medical condition and obviously the medicine and experimental treatments she'll need. However, he does not have enough money to pay for said treatments. So he agrees to contact his older brother, who has a lot of history when it comes to breaking in to places and getting a ton of money scot-free. So after he is guilt-tripped by his adoptive brother into doing this, he realizes it might be the only way and only hope for him to get the money for his wife's treatments. However, the heist goes wrong and they are caught by the police. And so the only way out of this scenario was for them to go on the run by hijacking an ambulance that had parked in the area. However, this does only offer temporary safety for them, as the cops soon realize that they have hijacked an ambulance which has a well-known nurse and an injured police officer who was shot during their failed bank heist. And so now, trying to keep the doctor alive and find a way to escape the law, they are forced to keep running. The movie doesn't really make any effort of establishing any of the characters. I mean, the main character's wife is literally got 5 minutes of screen time in the whole film, and they never really make the connection between the two adoptive brothers, even though it's made clear that they have a relationship and that they are brothers. We don't know more about their relationship other than when they got older, they had a falling out, and they don't really talk anymore. The movie's music really complements the film itself, with the film being quite frantic and even dark at times. The soundtrack really reflects that, having dark, bumping tones when characters are either scared or doing some really messed up thing, and having the soundtrack become frantic and crazed when they are being pursued by the cops or something crazy is about to pop off. Now, because this is a Michael Bay film, you do have an attractive female character in the form of Eliza Gonzalez's character, who you may recognize from Godzilla vs. Kong. In fact, I already did a review of that movie. Go check it out. But her character is pretty generic. She doesn't really have a character per se than just existing. Her character is, she's a very cold and hardened nurse and really doesn't do much outside of that. And in the movie, she does have a lot of close-up shots, and they even pan out to have her kind of leaning over a table with her butt in the air, very similar to some of the shots from the Transformers franchise, also by Michael Bay, where you have Megan Fox doing pretty much the exact same thing. There's a lot of explosions, because it is a Michael Bay film, and there's a lot of actions and shooting as the cops are trying to get these people and save the nurse and save the cop and get him to a hospital. Obviously, you know the ending of this movie. The cops eventually capture them, and the villain of the movie, if you can even say that, is killed by his own brother because he started acting all crazy towards the end of the film, trying to get away from the cops. And so he was killed by accident by his brother, who's the main character of the movie, and the movie just ends with that. You know, he gets the money for his wife, and well, yeah, he's injured and probably going to jail. At least his wife is going to get the medicine she needs, and she forgives him for that, and the movie ends. Pretty simple movie, fast paced at times, but it does what it needs to do. It's an action film about a bunch of criminals in an ambulance driving around. That's all you need to know. I'd say it's a good movie. If you like action movies, if you like hot women, then definitely this movie is for you. But the rewatching of this movie is kind of meh. I'd probably only watch this movie a couple times. It wouldn't be a movie I'd watch on a regular basis because at the end of the day, it's just kind of a meh movie. Mediocre at best. One of those movies you just put on when there's nothing else to watch. Not saying that the movie is bad, it's just not a movie I would watch continuously. But with that being said, let me know what you guys thought about my look at the Ambulance movie, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and do take care.